What up? Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner, where I, Chris Canty, and
Mark Simpson.
well, tell you about what's going on in the world around you, chit-chat it up with y'all, tell you about current events, and of course, on this episode, stuff that's, intriguing to us because, it's our show. So,
Run it.
Today is a very chill episode. We're going to be talking about Cedar Point. Yes, Cedar Point has a... Cedar Point has a very special place in both of our hearts. But today we're going to be ranking all of the rides in Cedar Point. If we missed any rides, just let us know in the comments or let us know on Facebook, Instagram, KrisCross Studios. On Instagram, it's KrisCross Corner. On Twitter, KrisCross Studios. On YouTube, KrisCross Studios. If you're watching here on YouTube, smash that like button, hit subscribe, hit that notification button to be notified on any videos that we make. Because we just recorded 3 episodes of The Great Debaters last night. And they'll be released next week after our season premiere. Season 2 premiere.
Season 2, guys. We made it to the second season.
So if you guys want to see season 1, you got to go on YouTube.
Please.
Go on YouTube, watch the seasons, watch David lose his fat card.
Black card.
And his black card.
Watch me fall off a lime scooter. Hey, I got to embrace it. I fell off a lime scooter. Shout out to Detroit.
Shout out to Detroit. If you guys really want to take care of us, we have a Patreon. All right? We're coming up with new shows next month. We have food tours.
Yes.
Where me, Mark, and, some other people who are with us are going to be going around Detroit or going around the country looking up food.
Maybe. The lesser important people,
We have car jams.
We're doing that one.
We're doing car jams. We're doing car jams.
Yes.
And we have our After Dark discussions, which will be released on Patreon. Now, the Patreon is going to be $5 a month, starting in October. So 5. So as soon as October 1st hits, head over to KrisCross Studios /Patreon. KrisCross. To get your exclusive content. There's stuff on there right now if you guys want to go on right now, but
please
wait till October because that's where all the good stuff is.
Great content that you won't see anywhere else. Sorry.
Yes. If you guys want to join the Facebook group, KrisCross Corner on Facebook, that's where you guys can let us know on what you guys want to talk about during the week, and certain topics might make it to the episode. So
who knows? You might make it to the episode. Who knows?
Right. You might make it to the episode. Just like Mark. That's how Mark got on the show. He was like, man, Chris, don't let me get on the show, bro. Man, if I'm on the show will be much better, bro. I was like, all right, bro. Come on the show, man. Come on the show.
You gotta beg, man. Begging works.
I'll give you $5. I was like, all right. Come on the show.
We take bribes in cash and cash app.
And Sonic. We take Sonic slushes.
Sonic. Or Qdoba.
Speaking of cold, what you doing, Detroit? What you doing?
We're freezing currently.
Fall is here. Fall is in effect.
Until Wednesday.
Fall is in effect. Fall is here. I know my autumnal equinox. It is here. It's getting colder. It was cold on Monday.
It's going to be 81 tomorrow, I think.
But it's going to be 80. It's going to be super hot. It's not going to feel like fall until November.
I hate Michigan.
But speaking of
hate. If you live in any state to the north, you'll understand our pain.
Speaking of hate and hot and heat, let's talk about the opposite of that. Love is in the air, guys. And Mark has a special announcement. What's going on, Detroit? Mark is coming with y'all. Come on, Mark. What you got? What happened over the weekend?
Let's see. Over the weekend,
He's like,
I didn't
what
do
happened?
nothing major. I proposed to my girl. She said yes.
Hey!
I'm an engaged man.
She said yes.
Yeah, man.
She said yes. She said yes. Okay, go ahead.
No, it was a nice little birthday party for her. So celebrated her birthday. Surprised her with a ring. She said yes and did what I got to do. Now I'm an engaged man. Sorry, ladies, I'm off the market now.
So we talked about this. We talked about this.
Ladies is watching.
We saw this before the episode started. Mike was like, "How'd you find out, Kris?" I was like, "Okay." I went on Facebook. I saw the video. I was like, "Get up, Mike! Get up! Get up! What you doing? What you doing? No!" But he did it. He did his thing. He proposed to her.
Kris didn't think I was going to do it. Kris didn't think I was going to fall through with it.
I didn't think you were going to pull through with it, man. I did, and you did, and I congratulate you.
Are they putting
She doesn't know what she's in for because Mark Simpson is.
I'm a dick. I'm a dick. I'm a dick, but she could take it.
Damn, Mark. I knew you were gonna say something about dick. I was like, shit.
No. In my head, it didn't sound as dirty as it sounded when I said it, because I wasn't aiming for that. I was just literally saying she can take it, like she can take how I am. But then I thought about it. It was like, wait.
I was like, Mark, stop.
That was unintentional, and it worked.
It was so unintentional.
And I take it.
Speaking about intentional,
oh man,
a Detroit fan released a picture of Trevor Lawrence in a Lions jersey. So if you haven't been watching the Detroit Lions, which I don't recommend.
Blame you. I don't blame you if you haven't.
I don't recommend it at all. We've been losing pretty bad. And
last week wasn't. No, that was bad. Never mind.
Last week wasn't bad. What you talking?
When you say bad, do you mean the game was bad, or do you mean we got blew out?
Both.
Yeah, we can't hold the lead.
So some fans were talking about we're taking for Trevor Lawrence. We're gonna get all this stuff. I was like, y'all might be onto something, but I can't do 2 straight seasons of losing seasons. That's just not gonna happen.
But can you imagine? Let's say halfway through the season or before the draft, we trade Matthew Stafford for like the number 2 pick, and then we're so bad that we get the number 1 pick. So we get Trevor Lawrence, and then we draft a really good receiver.
We already have good receivers. We have 2 of the best receivers in the game on the Lions.
That's what I'm saying. But imagine surrounding Trevor Lawrence with 3 or 4 really good receivers. On top of having Adrian's not going to stay. Let's just keep Adrian's not staying here. On top of having 2 really good running backs, or solid running backs, I should say. All they got to do is learn how to catch.
Yeah, that's all I got to do.
Learn how to catch a wide open pass, guys. Could have easily beat the Bears, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna let them slide.
Yeah. Speaking of not letting people slide, the Detroit Tigers, the manager officially retired with like 6 or 7 games left in the season. Like, what kind of bitch ass shit is that?
That's the equivalent to LeBron James leaving the game when there's 2 minutes left.
No, it's not. You're the freaking manager of the Tigers, a professional sports team.
How many times did Greg Popovich get kicked out before the game was over? In the playoffs.
No, he got kicked out. This is different thing. It was like, hey man, I'm done. See y'all.
I'm done. After
3 years with the Tigers, which all 3 years sucked, he should have been gone year 1. But yeah, we get to look forward to possibly a winning season next season.
Do we?
No, we can't. I'm just trying to be positive right now.
You're trying to save face. Like there is no saving face. We went from the Tigers to the Cubs real quick, but
right.
Jesus.
All right. So yesterday, Mark gave me a challenge.
Woohoo!
Mark said, from between the years of 1960 and now, I need to name 3 to 5 songs. So
From a random year.
from a random year, whichever year it is, I got to name three to 5 songs from that year. So we're gonna do 1 year this week to test it out, and then this might be a new segment. Or this might be a new show. Hey, this might be a new show. You never know.
A whole new show? I got a game show to host.
Welcome to, I don't know what the show's going to be called, but
Right.
We can do anything what we want to do. But, all right, we're going to do this real quick before we move on to our next.
72.
1972?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have Superstition.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder.
Fact checks.
Look it up right now. Look it up right now.
No. I got to do fact checks for the people.
I know. Look it up right now.
Yep.
Superstition, 1972. Hold on. Let me do a fact check, too.
he's like, wait a minute.
My hands are right here. We got
October 24th, 1972. Okay.
You said 72. Is Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers from 1972?
You said Listen to the Music?
Yeah.
Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers was... That's not right at all.
What?
No, because I typed it in on Google and it said 2001. I'm like, that's
no,
not right.
That's not it.
Yeah, July 1972.
Okay, that's 2. 72.
You almost lost because it said recorded 1971, released 1972.
Hey, bro, I know what I'm doing. Is Burning Love from Elvis from 1972?
Elvis in 70?
No.
Burning
Love. Just a hunk of burning love.
That was, yeah.
Hey, I got 3 songs. All right, we cleared it.
All right.
Kisses lift me higher.
It's crazy. He recorded that March 28th, that same year, and then released it August 1st.
Hey, man. That's the king of rock and roll.
Yeah, we got to make it harder next week, guys. Oh, if you want to submit years too, send that to us as well.
Yeah, send that to us. Send that to us on the KrisCross Corner page on Instagram.
I think our great debaters. I'm gonna pick a random person on great debaters to do it for.
Yeah, we could do that for the great debaters.
So just pick a random person. Just me and you got to plan it out. Just go like in the middle of the episode. Send me a text.
Right. They gotta have the balls to do it though.
That's true.
Speaking of balls, we got Manscaped as our sponsor today. All right.
Yes, guys.
At Manscaped, they have created everything a gentleman needs to ensure a comfortable and clean existence for your family jewels. Their Perfect Package 3.0 gives you the tools you need for painless hair removal and the formulations needed to deodorize, moisturize, and refresh the balls. We have the Lawnmower 3.0, which I have, and I just used it just a few hours ago. It works, guys. It's 100% waterproof, and you can take it in the shower. Oh, yes.
In the shower.
Mm-hmm. I don't recommend it, though, because I couldn't see. But I was like, is that a hair or is that? Oh, okay. Manscaped is also the voice and movement for liberating men of all ages to be the very best they can be. Being mindful, socially aware, and respectful to one another is the core to the Manscaped mission. So is giving back. So, Manscaped has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to raise awareness for the most common form of cancer in men ages 15 to 35. So, check your balls, guys.
Excellent.
Check your balls. Because testicular cancer is very serious. We might not think it's serious now because we're in our 20s, but you might have it. You never know.
That's your gift for not wrapping it up.
That's not how it works, Mark.
No. I'm joking.
That's not how cancer works. Curious for more info? Go check out the Manscaped website right now. Your balls will save you. God damn it, Mark.
Your balls will save you, or your balls will thank you.
No, they will save you too. They will save you too. Your balls will thank you. God damn it.
He's so close.
So
Mine
close.
are still thanking me.
That's why I recorded that damn ad and placed it in the ad.
Mine can breathe, okay?
Mine can breathe too. I'm not wearing no underwear right now. Goodness gracious.
All right. Pause. Hard pause. Hard pause.
Hard pause. Get it hard.
Hard pause. No!
You started it.
You finished it.
Oh, I didn't finish nothing. All right. Let's get
All
to
jokes, guys. All jokes.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty of the episode today.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh, Mark. Can we get through an episode without these remarks? Goodness gracious. So today we're going to be ranking Cedar Point rides.
Pokemon.
Got your Dr. Pepper over there?
Every time we go to Zoom.
What?
There it is. Every time we get on Zoom, something freezes. But go ahead.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the Zooms. But that's why you got to get together and do these now.
Let's see who we started with today.
Today, we have the 5 tiers. We have awesome at the top, followed by worth it. In the middle, we have average. Right below average, we have, we might ride it if we go. And then red is never, ever again. Or never, ever if you've never been on it.
Okay.
So first we have the Iron Dragon.
That's average.
Now this is a ride. If your girl don't like roller coasters, this is the ride to take her on. Yeah. There's no major dips, but you will scream.
Your feet not hanging.
Yeah, your feet's not hanging. It's a tight fit now because I'm taller now, but it's a tight fit.
It's something that you could get in and you could literally just sit there and on your phone the whole time.
Yeah. I tried that once. I was like, never again. I almost lost my phone. I was like, damn. It's an average ride. I'll ride it every year I go, but
right, that's what I'm saying. It's average. Like it's something that you get on every year.
I'll get on it if everything else is broke.
But if it was like an amusement park, or like not an amusement park, but like a little carnival, and they had that there, I wouldn't pay to get on it.
No. Heck no. Now, speaking of carnival rides, we got the freaking Sky Ride.
I mean, that's worth it. Because when you don't feel like walking that Cedar Point.
Worth it? What?
Listen, I'm going to tell you why. When you don't feel like walking that Cedar Point, no. When I use it mostly is when we're on the way back and we all the way at the back of the park. And you get to that point and you don't feel like walking to the front no more after you've been walking all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Go ahead. Okay, so my thing about the Sky Ride is people think it goes all the way to the back of the park. It doesn't. It goes from like almost the front of the park to like halfway to like midway of the park. Like before like corkscrew. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, where corkscrew is.
You owe me a soda now.
You said, "Oh, you soda? Here you go."
I don't want that. I don't want your backwash.
Here you go.
How much soda do you have, Mark?
It's just these two.
Goodness gracious, we're gonna have to talk about this when we get up.
That was my girl's. My girl love Mountain Dew. That's her.
Goodness. Oh, so we have something in common.
Yeah.
Because Mark, we have beef. I'm playing. We don't have beef. No, I'm just playing.
Is it a white cow or a brown cow?
All right. Sky Ride is going in. Sky Ride to me is going in average to me.
I'll take average. But I use it.
If the park is like super full, I'm not getting on it because everybody and their mama's gonna be on it. So I'm not gonna.
That or if it's windy.
If it's windy, like it's gonna not work.
They're gonna shut it down.
They're gonna shut. As soon as they see I think it's like 20 miles per hour, they shut it down. But yeah.
Still Vengeance. I wrote that for the first time last
Still
year.
Vengeance. I wrote that when it first came out. And I'm putting it in awesome.
I said worth it, but
it's awesome.
It's
for all the people who don't know what Steel Vengeance is, it's Mean Streak, but they just they kind of changed the layout a little bit.
They reinforced the wood. They reinforced the wood with steel and called it Steel Vengeance.
Yeah, they reinforced it. They have like so many inversions in that ride too.
Didn't it catch on fire? And that's the reason they did it.
No, Mean Streak was just too bumpy.
I thought Blue Streak was bumpy.
No, Blue Streak and Mean Streak.
I hate Blue Streak.
You're just on the right, just like come on, like stop the ride.
That's the Gemini too.
Gemini not as much because it's steel. It's just a wooden outside.
I can't fit on a Gemini.
Oh,
I'm too tall.
Yeah, I don't think I'm playing on Gemini.
Yeah,
I don't know. They changed the seatbelts on Gemini.
The bar. It's a bar on Gemini.
There is a bar,
and it won't go past my knee. Like my knee, that's it. It's just my knee.
Dang, they're like, bro, you better hold on.
I can get it past my belly, but I can't get it past my knees. Like
they put the thing on. They be like, you better hold on, brother.
It don't go upside down, so I'll be fine. But
that first drop is steep though. You might fall out. You might not think that first drop is good. It's like you be like, this is nothing. That first drop is tall and steep.
But I don't know why the Millennium Force drop feel worse than the Dragster's drop though.
No, because Dragster's drop you're going straight down, so you don't feel it. Millennium's feel it. You will
so
feel
what's this here?
This right here, the next one is Power Tower.
Worth it. Average. If it's one of those two.
Now, for all the people who are watching this on YouTube, all the people who are listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you find your podcast, I used to work at Cedar Point, and my first ride working at Cedar Point was the Power Tower. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you right now, the blue side is worth it.
Blue side is always worth it.
The red side is it's okay.
It's red for a reason. It means suicide. It's blood. It's murder, bloody murder.
You don't expect it. You just shoot up. I'm like, oh, I'll be like, fam, that's not even.
But see, I'd rather go up fast than come down fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. Coming down fast, like, because they'll leave you up there on purpose. Let you start the conversation. As soon as your conversation get good.
Yeah. So no, that's the thing, Mark. People think it's like we're just in the control booth controlling it. It's an actual timer. Oh. We don't do anything. We're just up there like it's a cycle. So we're just
is it one thing that one side, is it true that it's one side that goes up fast and one side that comes down fast, or is it just random?
The blue side, the green/blue side, they take you up slow. They clap onto the thing, the whole like car thing, and it just drops in the cycle. The red side is the difference. It's like it's pressured air, so they put it up, then it just shoots air to the thing to makes it go up.
Okay.
That's crazy. We went to the room where the actual like air pressure is in. I was like, fam, this is amazing. We did the same thing for Dragster too. Dragster's a whole different animal. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for 17 seconds.
We get to her when we get to her.
We'll get to her. But yeah, Power Tower, I'd say it's worth it as well.
Worth it. Yeah.
It's worth it if you go to Cedar Point.
Is this Windseeker?
Windseeker, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't rode it. I haven't rode this one. Every time I go to ride this one, either it's down or that line is so long that I don't want to wait in it.
That is true. I've only rode it twice.
Reason.
I rode it twice because they have these at every Cedar Fair Park. I rode it twice at Cedar Point, once at Kings Island, and I think once at I think they have one at Carowinds. I went on that one too.
I never been to that park.
Carowinds?
Yeah.
It's
where is it?
It's in Charlotte, North Carolina.
It's called Carowinds?
Yeah. It has a Fury 325, which is taller than Millennium Force. That's the only reason I went there. So, but
future road trip?
Road trip? I am driving up North Carolina. I'll fly to North Carolina.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, we can do that with KrisCross Studios money. Just put it on the
Right,
card.
wait till we get a studio. We get a credit card for studio.
Just wait, y'all. It's gonna be a partnership, guys. LLC. I'm playing.
KrisCross Studios LLC with Todd Perry Studios.
Hey, man. We can dream.
So where we gonna put it? Might Ride?
I would put it at Might Ride because when I go to Cedar Point, I don't even care about it.
Yeah, like it's not something I rush to do. But there's no reason the line for that should be longer than the line to the dragster. I'm sorry. There's no reason for that.
There is no reason. Other than just going up in the air, 300 feet in the air, and just dangle your feet. Like, there's no point.
Yeah.
Speaking of no point, Ocean Motion at the front of the park.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest with you. I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
I look forward to riding this sometimes.
Oh, Lord.
Because sometimes when I go, I always have little kids with me. That's the first ride you put them on to ease them into the rest of the rides in the park.
That's the ride I put on to put all the people who ate too much. I'll be like, let's go on Ocean Motion, y'all.
I would at least put it at average. I would at least put it at average.
Man, when I worked at Cedar Point, I went on literally every ride at Cedar Point. This is the first ride. I was like, I never rode Ocean Motion before. I'll get on it. I went on after I had like a whole bunch of food. Don't do that, guys. No. Don't ever do that.
But Kris, tell me if you agree with this statement. Every carnival, amusement park, or anything, or like any like thing that's on the end of a pier, like Coney Island or something like that, always is gonna have a pirate ship ride.
That is true.
Different name.
It's true.
So to me, that's why I would say it either goes in average or worth it, because you're gonna always see it. It's always gonna be there. You're never not gonna see one, no matter where you go.
I put it at average below. Actually, above Skyride, because I hate Skyride.
Yeah. What are you?
This is Raptor.
Oh yeah, that's going to worth it. I have to put that at worth it. I love the Raptor, dude. That's one of my favorite rides. Raptor
was my first ride to Cedar Point.
Mm-hmm. I almost lost my glasses last time I got on the Raptor. And what made me more mad was it wasn't when I was going upside down. It's like when we were doing that first drop. My glasses were like shoo. Look, my sister was shocked because when they flew this way, I caught them in mid-air as they were flying up. My sister was like, "How did you do that?" I don't know.
So my first Raptor experience was we're going up the lift here, right? I was like, yeah, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be just a regular roller coaster. You know that first turn when you turn towards the actual ride, you see all them loops. I'd be like, oh my God. And that first drop is so steep. You could feel it. I was like, oh my God. So I had my eyes closed the whole time.
Oh man. You know what the Raptor reminded me of?
What?
The Superman at Kings Island. The one that's kind of like the Superman.
Yeah.
Flags.
Firehawk, you mean? That's
the Firehawk. Yeah, I call it the Superman because Superman is similar to the Superman at Six Flags, but the Firehawk, dog. When it laid me down, I'm like, wait, what the?
Right, I was like, your seat broke.
Yo,
your seat is broken.
It's not supposed to go back this far. What's going on? Then we
go
upside down, backwards.
I was like, whoa, get me off this thing. Get me off.
My phone starts sliding out my pocket. I'm like.
So every time I go to Cedar Point, I usually get like pants with zippers on it.
Yeah.
And I bring my keys without all my stuff on it. I just bring the fob.
Or cargos.
I can't wear cargos no more. I look like a dad.
You might be out there. You might be half a kid out there, Kris.
I look like a young dad out there with my beard. But yeah, what we put in Raptor? I put in awesome.
Awesome. I said awesome or worth it.
I always go on Raptor. I usually go on Raptor when I go to Cedar Point. There's been a few times I haven't went on Raptor when I went to Cedar Point just because.
Their line is outrageous too.
What'd you say? Their line?
The Raptors line is outrageous too.
See, Mark, if you're rich like me, you can get the Fast Lane Plus. You don't have to wait in line.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I bought Fast Lane. I bought Fast Lane. We went to Cedar Point. What was this? About 4 years ago, right? And my mom was like, "Okay, since we're all going, since it's only 4 of us going, which was like me, my mom, my girl. I think it was my mom, my girlfriend at the time, and my little sister. So we were like, okay, let's get Fast Pass. It's only 4 of us. Dude. We got Fast Pass and we were still waiting. Like 2 hours.
Y'all probably had the regular Fast Pass then.
We had, no, because was it the Maverick we were trying to get on?
Oh, Maverick, you're going to be waiting. Even if
We
you
had
have a fast lane.
Pass, so we were still waiting. I was so mad.
You're going to be waiting like a good 30 minutes to an hour, yeah, for Maverick.
We was like an hour and a half.
At least you're not waiting 2 hours.
No, I think the regular wait was 4 hours.
Exactly.
The hour and a half, regular wait was 4. Out of the people in that 4-hour line, it's for some reason, them people who, when you in the Fast Pass, people in the regular line look at you so dirty.
They do, and I love it. And I don't care.
They be so, or like if you wait on the Fast Pass side, like if you at the top when you on Fast Pass about to get on the ride, and you get the people who were waiting normally, and they be like, "Hold on, Fast Pass got to go first."
I'd be like, "Look at the wrists, look at the wrists."
Like the day you don't have Fast Pass,
fam,
and you on the other side,
it's the worst. I'm like,
really? You just up and down to everybody. This kid was crying. This kid was crying behind me because he couldn't get on with because he couldn't get on with his mom. And and she was like, but she was telling him, if you do this, you gotta stay. Ain't no going nowhere. You gotta stay. I want to ride with you. Nope. You wanted to get on, you gotta stick to it.
Nope, gotta stick to it.
You gotta stick to it.
I hate you, Mark. I'm not gonna do that. We're not doing that ad yet.
Come on, Chris.
We're not doing that ad yet. We're not doing that ad. We're not doing that ad.
Zoom was freezing so bad.
Yeah, it was freezing. Next is Cedar Downs, which is the super fast carousel that goes like 30 miles an hour. I go on the ride every time I go. That's like my way out. So that's what I usually do.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's pretty worth it to me.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
That's very worth it because, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's very cool, but it's just like when I go to Cedar Point, I'm not looking for it. Awesome to me is like a ride that you go there looking for. Like, I'm getting on this, you know?
It's right there next to Subway.
It's next to
Subway.
We're not talking about the restaurants in Cedar Point. Those overpriced.
They're overpriced. So there's the one carousel at the front of the park, which everybody passes while Snoopy tries to hug you. Then on that one's so slow. I'd be like, all right, let's get off this thing. On Cedar Downs, man, you gotta hold on to that horse.
I literally see kids' faces frown on the other one.
Yeah, because it's so slow. Like, why are we on here for?
Kids be like, don't disrespect me by putting me on here.
Right. I'd be like, I'm 12, Ma. I'm 12. But Cedar Downs, bro, I was like, fam, this kind of fast. I might have to hold on.
Right.
I might have to hold on. Speaking of holding on, we have Gatekeeper.
I rode that one time. I don't know, Chris.
It's worth it.
I'm going to have to let you take that one because I don't know.
It's worth it to me. I want to say it's awesome. If you've never been on it, it's worth it.
Usually I have to ride something twice to know. I rode that once and then I couldn't fit on it after that, so.
Yeah, I put it worth it above Cedar Downs. Just because it's amazing. The keyholes up front. The first drop is pretty nice.
Gotcha.
And
I waved at the people at the front gate when I rode it though.
Hey, I was like, hey. I usually scream hysterically over there so people can be scared.
I'd be like, you broke, you can't get in here.
I'd be like, you can't get in this bitch.
Get a pass, brokey.
Wait, here's my story about the fast lane. So usually when you don't have a fast lane pass or fast lane plus, you usually get there early so you can ride everything all day.
Yep.
So we got there like at 12:30. I'm just rushing trying to get in. So me and Dominique and Kamari, we all get fast lane pluses. And I was like, oh, what ride we gonna get on first? We gotta hurry up. So Dominique was like, it don't matter now. I was like, you're right. Let's go get lunch.
He said, let's go get
lunch. We were just walking through the park aimlessly.
Something people say at Cedar Point only if they know they got money in their pocket. Let's go get lunch. If you ain't got no money in your pocket, let's go get a snack.
You can't get a snack at Cedar Point. I think $10.
Can I get an elephant ear? Yeah, that'd be $11.
I'd be like, fam, y'all got $1? You'd be asking people in line, like, you got $1? I'm so guilty of doing that. You got $1, bro.
I did that before. Because my I had like $12 in my pocket and the total was like 12 on one. I didn't have a penny. I was like, you can't let me slide without a penny. Sorry.
He was like, nah, bro. I bet y'all got
a penny, bro. And the lady behind me gave me a quarter.
Hallelujah.
Bro, she gonna tell the dude, she was like, that was very rude. You could have let him slide. He had $12 and the total was 12 on one. That's just wrong. I'm like,
was it a Karen?
Behind me.
Oh, it was a Karen. It was a Karen.
Shout out to Karen. Karen was for black people that day. Shout out to Karen, man.
All right, next we got Dodge 'em. The bumper cars.
Might ride.
Yeah, might ride. Let's do that. All right, next is the lane carousel at the front. Never again. We're just skipping through these guys. Skyhawk in the back.
Worth it.
That is worth it. Which side do you sit on? Do you sit on the one when you're going up with the grass, or you sit up the one with the concrete?
Both. I do concrete because I like to give myself a little bit of fear.
Yeah, me too. There's a lot of fear going into that.
Because look, Zoom, what is wrong with Zoom today? Zoom's freezing like crazy today.
It is.
What's this next one? Dragster? Oh, awesome.
Top Thrill Dragster. I worked on Top Thrill Dragster as well when I worked at Cedar Point. I had to test ride it every morning. And I dreaded being the first or the second one to do it because I would roll back every morning.
So I roll back every morning.
Every freaking morning. I'm like, I'm first on the list. Damn, like I'm going to roll back.
Like, God damn it.
Damn. Like, here we go. Up to the top and then roll right on back. I'm like, shit. People think it's really scary, which it is if it's your first time. But after you do it like 6 times, it gets not scary no more.
Do not try to hold a conversation while you're sitting at the top. You're going to run out of air.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty high, too. It's 420 feet.
I thought it was 520.
No, it's 4. It's 4. I had to remember that spiel every day. You're going to go up 420 feet and drop 400 feet back to the whatever it's called. Back to the station. But yeah, that's Dragster. Dragster's a pretty fun ride. You should all go. We should all do it at the Great Debaters All on Dragster 2021 trip. We're going to do it.
King Dakar?
Oh, yeah, King Dakar is 456, I think.
Okay.
That's at Six Flags in New Jersey, which I have been on as well. I think Dragster's more fun because it just has a lap bar.
The lap bar?
No, Dragster just has a lap bar. King Dakar has like the actual shoulder restraints too, which is not fun.
He said it. That sounds like it hurts.
No, it makes you feel like you're safe. Dragster is just a lap bar, so it's like you feel like you're not safe.
Oh.
So it's more thrill.
King Dakar looks more up to date. Oh, King Dakar has an extra part of the track to it too.
Yeah. It's just a small little hill.
They were petty. They were petty for that. They just like, oh, Dragster, let's put this little extra part here. Just to be petty. All right.
Speaking of being petty, the Matterhorn.
Yo, that's Mike Ride. I don't care. It's going to Mike Ride.
No, bro, that's average, bro. We riding that thing. My friend who worked on Power Tower with me, he was like, bro, I'm about to work the Matterhorn, man. I was like, what's so fun about the Matterhorn? He's like, you're in shade all day. I was like, you're right, touche.
We we went there for my first trip with my senior year of high school, our first trip. Like it was like literally like the third or fourth day of school. They was like, you're going to Cedar Point on the fourth day of school. Okay, cool. And back then it was a couple girls you in school with. Hey, Mark, you want to ride with me for sure? We get on the Matterhorn. You could let me go in first. Are you sure you want me to sit on the outside? Sure? Are you sure? She was like, I'll be fine. And dude, she was skinny. Like we talking about Kamaria skinny. Like I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, I'm sure. I'm positive. Why you keep asking me? Let's just get on. All right, bro. that first turn around the corner.
She was like, oh, back.
Bro, she was so mad at me when we got off. I was like, I tried to tell you.
It's going to whip me back. I
tried to tell you.
All right, speaking of bringing your girl to Cedar Point, the big wheel.
Awesome.
That is I would say worth it.
Put it all the way in the front.
Yeah, put it away. No, okay, so I see another Power Tower video here. So I think just the red one. So red one is average to me.
Okay.
The red one's average and the green one is worth it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just skip that. So yeah, the big
Maverick
wheel.
Is awesome.
Big wheel. I don't know how many kisses I've made on that ride. A lot of kisses. But it's okay. I'm not going to Cedar Point this year, so no kisses on the big wheel in 2020.
No.
Nope. It's a sad year for Chris Canty. Pray for me, y'all.
2020 has been a sad year for everybody. No more running backs in the NFL. I'm just playing.
All right. Speaking of fast, Maverick.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's going awesome. That's the only ride at Cedar Point that gives me motion sickness.
Do I still have that picture? Hold on.
I don't know what's wrong with this ride, but at the end of Maverick, I always feel like I'm about to throw up.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is my stomach so? You're like, whoa!
No, that was my first time riding it.
That was like back in 08? 09?
Yeah. Dude, my face is like.
Because ain't nobody was going to ride it in 07 when it first opened. That line was like 5 hours long. That was before Fastlane.
But after I rode it, I was like, so we waited all this time for this 1 minute ride.
It's almost 3.
2 minute ride.
It's almost 2.5, yeah.
It was worth it. That first drop make you feel like you about to go into nowhere.
No. Mark, you have to sit in the back on Maverick. That's where you feel it the most. Sit in the front, you're not going to feel nothing.
We sat in the back, and it was nighttime. So when it dropped, there was no lights down there because some of the lights were out.
It just yanks you down.
Yeah, and some of the lights were out, and we were like, "Oh, are we about to die?" Did this ride just want the track? Like, wait a minute.
It's better if there's fog too.
Oh, when you put your hand out, you can actually touch the water sometimes if your arm's long enough.
You know what's worse? You know what's bad? If there's like super bad fog and dragsters running, you can see dragster just go straight into the fog and never come back. That's the scariest shit ever. I'm like, fam. They're like, Chris, you're first to test ride it. I'm like, me?
No, but it's crazy because that happened to me before. I rode the dragster during fog. So when we went up, we didn't even see the people at the bottom. We just like, bro.
This is not fun. I want to see land.
Look, my friend was a pothead at the time. So he's like, bro, this is how it feels to be high. Wait.
Whoa. What?
Did I catch a contact real quick?
Right. Well, speaking of high, the people who made this ride were high in the boardroom because all they did was take the stand part out and put a stupid car in there, a sit-down car, and then just change the paint. They changed Mantis into a Rougarou.
Average.
I say I might ride it.
Oh, he took it down. Okay.
Better than Windseeker and Dodge 'em. Like, come on.
Is this the Twister?
The Twister. The Twister, I can't ride it anymore because my shoulders won't pass my shoulders.
That goes Mike for me. Last time I rode the Twister, I'm gonna tell you, I got whiplash because my head was bobbling in between the.
I say average. I say average. Better than Iron Dragon.
I was so bad on that ride.
I put it at the top.
The mine ride.
The mine.
Never ever
let me tell you something about my ride. Okay. You go out with your best friends and make you laugh. That ride is probably the most fun ride in the whole park. No, we literally put everybody from my church on that ride, bro. We were just having a ball. You know how that bar comes down, and if you're tall, they tell you to cross your legs so the bar can come down.
Yeah,
bro, I crossed my legs so like loose. The bar came down on my junk. So every time we hit a freaking bump,
oh wow.
Junk. So we're like, wait, ooh.
We got on that ride. Somebody called security on us because we were on the ride, and I guess it was a kid in the back. So it was like 8 of us in the front. We got, you know how it goes up, but it never drops.
Yeah, it just grows.
So we got up to the top. When we got up to the top, our friend was like, "This is some bullshit." Called security.
Hey Mark. You know what you should have said?
What?
Ain't this about a bitch?
No, if he was there, we would have got kicked out the park that day. He said, "This some bullshit."
Yeah, I put it in my right too. What is this? Oh, this Monster.
Monster?
Yeah, Monster. You know the ride, the basic carnival ride. I say never again. That thing gets me sick. That makes me so sick. That spinny rides, I just hate spinny rides. So that's my whole take on it. I just hate spinny rides.
Yeah.
This is
the log ride, Snake River Moan or whatever it's called.
I want to know. This is Snake River Falls. I think it's Thunder Canyon.
Yeah. That's fun. I don't care what nobody says. That's worth it.
I've never been on Thunder Canyon.
Let me tell you. Let me enlighten you, Chris.
All right.
Enlighten
the audience.
So Thunder Canyon, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's better at Six Flags. It is very much better at Six Flags. But when you got that person that's annoying you, make them sit on the seat that's towards the outside. Let's just say you're having a hot day. You got the one person on you that's annoying you. Because everybody has that person at Cedar Point. The one person that's getting on everybody else's nerves because they don't want to ride nothing or they're too scared. You get on that because they think a water ride is easy, right?
Hey Tom, Mark tried to say water ride, but he said water wide. Right. Back to you, Tom. Go ahead.
They think it's easy.
Yeah, he thinks Zoom is messing up today, but Thunder Canyon sounds like a great ride.
Dude, you're gonna get wet the most. They get splashed up by the time you get out. That person's soaking wet, and you still kind of dry.
You got to pay that $5 to dry off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But look, that's why I said it's worth it. It's not. I wouldn't say awesome, but it's worth it. If it was the one at Six Flags, listen, at Six Flags. That's the point where you can see the people walking around the park, and it has you could use the water gun to squirt people as they're going past on Thunder Canyon. So you could have a pressure water hose and spray people.
That's not fun. That wouldn't be fun for me. I'd be like, man, wait till I get off this ride. Wait till I get off this ride. I'm gonna come. That's what I say.
Man.
All right. Magnum 200. Magnum
Awesome.
XL 200.
Awesome.
I wouldn't say awesome. I say worth it because it hurts now.
Yeah, because you're older.
No, it just hurts because it's old and it's a aero ride, so it's gonna hurt. Plus, like the last 3 humps, that is probably the most roughest part of the whole ride. It's like whoa, and your seatbelt is like an old school pull to tighten. So if you don't pull to tighten that ride, you're gonna be flying.
Can we just fast forward past these other ones real quick? Can we just throw corkscrew and average?
Yeah, we can put corkscrew at right now, I'm old, so I might put it in might ride.
Because it's just like, I hate that ride now.
I do too.
I had to get that off my chest. It was irritating me. But Val
Raven, that is worth it.
Word I can't say.
I wouldn't say awesome because it's not an awesome ride, but it's worth it if you like drop coasters.
The first time I got on it,
what did I put Magnum up in there? Hold up, put that down here. There we go.
The first time I got on it, I got tricked into riding it.
What, Bow Raven?
Yes, I got tricked into riding it. So our friends like, I rode it like 5 times, bro. It's not that bad. All it is just one big drop, but the rest of it is cool. Like, you know how you try to mentally prepare yourself for a roller coaster?
I do every time.
Okay, it's one drop. I'm cool. I'm getting on this. I'm game. So I'm hyped up. We get on the ride. It goes through the first drop. I'm like, all right, I'm cool. And I see another one coming up, and I looked at him. Like,
you said this was a...
You lied to me.
Lied, nigga. All right, we got Troika. I've been on Troika many times at Cedar Point.
What is this?
It's Troika. You know, at the front next to Twister and Gatekeeper, that right that goes spins around. It spins around while it goes up and down.
Yeah.
I say might ride.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, corkscrew is worse than Dodger at this point.
That's the only ride I threw up on ever in life.
All right.
That's the only ride I threw up on ever in life.
Okay, so Mark, if we ever went to Halloween weekends, all right, if we need time to kill, we're getting on the train in the back of the park.
Yo, that's gonna go on awesome. I care what no one says. That's awesome. It's pretty awesome. I don't care what nobody.
You just be riding it all day.
Right, and it's free, so you ain't got to pay like when you go to the zoo.
Fam. I forgot about we need to go to the zoo. People be like, let's go to the zoo. I'm like, I hate
never ever again. Never ever again.
This
one.
one.
You gotta speak on it.
I hated this ride so much. I hated it so much. I was like, why are my feet still touching the ground? Why are my sneakers scraping the sidewalk? I hate it when they stop the swing. I hate it when they stop the swing and you be like, "Ah, my ankle."
No, I remember when they stopped the swing and my seat swung back so far I hit somebody else's knees. I hit somebody else's knees.
Shit.
I feel so bad. That girl knee probably still jacked up to this day.
I hate that black guy.
I probably made a racist out here, folks.
Hate black people.
Hit my knee. It was
I
an
don't know what
accident.
this is. I'm putting that there.
What is that? That's the.
I thought that was the Matterhorn.
That's kind of like the Matterhorn. It's a smaller one.
Yeah. Okay. I put it in my ride.
Gemini, that goes in average.
Gemini is going in worth it, bro. Worth it. Like we said earlier, that first drop is something else. And then you're racing another coaster? Come on.
Listen, wait. You ever get on a coaster and then you win, but then your coaster kind of slow down, and you feel your coaster slowing down?
I'm like, hold on, they're coming.
Like, wait a minute. Or like when the 2 cars stop before they go all the way into the station, but the other car, when they stop, they go ahead of yours. So they think they won. But
they're like, yeah, we won, bro. We won, bro. Like, man, shut the fuck.
We was sitting here waiting a whole 30 seconds.
We was waiting on you, bro. We was waiting on y'all to get back, so our seats can get lifted up. Okay.
Right.
All right. Speaking of lifted up, Millennium Force.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's going awesome.
That's awesome.
Not better than Steel Vengeance, but
I think other than the
we'll put it up as Steel Vengeance.
Other than Dragster, that's the face of Cedar Point.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's Dragster and Millennium Force.
Those are the faces of Cedar Point. Gemini's a close third, but right there.
Yeah, because when you drive up, all you see is Millennium Force and Cedar Point.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Dragster, of course, because that's the tallest right there. But Cadillac cars. Speaking of taking your girlfriend on a ride, Cadillac cars.
I say average, worth it.
I hate them damn cars. I might ride it. I'll put it below Skyride because at least I'll ride Skyride.
What is this?
This is Snake River Falls.
Woo-hoo, that's worth it.
This is where I don't ride the ride, but I stand at the little bridge when the thing comes down.
Just so you can get wet.
Yeah, so I can just get wet. I hate water.
You ever been to Cedar Point when it's like 90 degrees outside?
Fam, I run right to Snake River Falls. Let's go. I say worth
I'm like, oh, so this is how Jada felt when August got her.
All right, Blue Streak. Blue Streak is average.
You thought you were to laugh, Chris. You thought you
Blue Streak is average.
Awesome. Max Air is awesome. Max Air is
Max
awesome.
Air. There's only 2 rides at Cedar Point to give me motion sickness: Maverick and Max Air. However,
I get why Max Air gives you motion sickness. I get it, but it's awesome.
But both of them are gonna go in awesome because I ride them every damn time.
Let me tell you about Max Air. My story with Max Air. I almost didn't make it.
You said I almost didn't make it.
No, this lady had to come through and she put her foot on it to push it in. So I'm sitting there like, okay, I can't. I was like, I can't breathe, but I'm secure. I said, I can't breathe, but I'm secure. So as it started
get them 3
spinning,
clicks.
So look, as it started spinning, all right, you got 3 clicks down, but as it started spinning and it went up, 1 click came back, and I'm like, yo.
It was probably on one of those extended ones when the thing goes almost over the thing and goes in a circle, but it won't do that because that's not how the ride goes. But
when we came 1 click back, I'm like, yo.
I was like, yo, we kind of high, bro.
We already halfway up to all the way to the highest point it could go. We already halfway up there, and 1 click came back. I'm like, I'm sitting here looking at my sister, and she laughing her ass off, and I'm like, bro, I'm about to die.
Man, just thinking about it makes me motion sickness. Shit.
Then we spinning, so we going towards the water. All I see is water. I'm like, bro, I'm about to die. Today gonna be the day.
Today gonna be the day. You didn't make your will yet.
This is the day Jesus take me. I just kept thinking back to some movies when dudes be like, I don't want to die a virgin.
Well, Mark, you won't. I'm gonna let you know this now. You won't.
I'm not a virgin anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, me or Mark will never die virgins because we're not virgins.
No. Not since we were 13, 14.
Well, for you, 13, 14.
We're
moving on. We're gonna move on to my top 10 songs of the year 1963. 1993. Goodness gracious. So honorable mentions for 1993, which they have a lot of great songs. We're going over, and I don't care. Honorable mentions are again by Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Knockin' the Boots by H-Town. Okay, moving on. What a Man, Chris's favorite song. Chris Bird, not me. Chris Bird's favorite song. What a Man by Salt and Pepper with En Vogue.
I thought it was I Feel Like a Woman.
No, it's that one too.
Oh, Chris.
I got more. He said make a playlist for him. I'm going to make a playlist. And I Get Around by Tupac.
That's an honorable mention?
Yes, it is.
I need to hear your list there because.
All right. Here it is. Here it is, Mark. All right. Here's my top 10 list. My top 10 songs of 1993. We have number 10, Whoop, There It Is by Tag Team.
Whoop, there it is.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, number 9, That's the Way Love Goes by Janet Jackson.
Ooh.
That's the way love goes. I forgot that song even came out.
Then I had to remind you that.
I was like, I gotta put this in. Number 8, Shine by Collective Soul. We have
solid.
Oh yeah. Number 7, Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill. Insane in the membrane.
I forgot he was a thing.
Yes.
I forgot he was a thing.
I got number 6, Keep Your Head Up by Tupac.
Okay.
Yeah, head up. Number 5, Loser by Beck. Solid 90s song. Number 4, Gin and Juice by Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Oh. Another one people forgot about.
All right. Number 3, What Is Love by Hathaway.
Don't hurt me. Oh, no more.
So I knew you playing video games. Number 2, Hip Hop Hooray by Naughty by Nature. Hey!
Wow.
Oh! Hey! Oh!
So what you got now?
Number 1, folks. Y'all already know what it is. This is a great number 1 for 1990s. So my top song from the year 1993. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang.
Cream. You already know.
I was thinking about this. When you think about the 90s, though, there's this one song that always gets stuck on my head, and it's by Seal.
What, Kiss from a Rose?
No.
What is it?
Fly like an eagle.
All right, guys. If you guys want to send in your top 10,
you just gonna fly past Seal like that? Space Jam was that movie.
Nah, bro. Seal didn't make it good. That was Steve Miller Band.
Dude, I do, but it's funny because it's just like that makes me think like anytime you know a movie from the 90s about sports when you see the montage and highlights before the movie even start.
That is true. Especially Mighty Ducks.
Dude. Yeah, that's how you know it's a 90s movie. Like, Michael Jordan over here dunking on people.
Goodness gracious. All right, that's been another edition of the KrisCross Corner. Please subscribe to the KrisCross Studios on YouTube to watch the show live, as many people are doing right now. Tell your friends about the podcast. Leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on Spotify. Say hello, Mark, to all the people listening from Norway.
Hello.
We have
ladies.
People. No, there's guys too.
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen. I was trying to say ladies and gentlemen, but you cut me off.
Oh, you said ladies? All right, we got people in Ghana, Germany, Canada, United States, of course. You know, we love y'all in the U.S., but we got to talk to our people in the international. So what y'all want to hear about?
You said Canada. Drake, I hope you're watching.
Stop. Friend of the podcast.
Friend of the show.
So, yeah, please listen to us on anywhere you find podcasts, except SoundCloud, because I don't do SoundCloud. But anywhere where you can get podcasts, you can catch.
Shout out to SoundCloud, though. Hey, if y'all want to sponsor us, though, we'll take it.
Everybody stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.